4 men locked in a Gerudo fortress, and I am the only one with the power to save them. Here goes nothing.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back to Sweet Boys. All right. So last episode we rescued 2 of these other Sweet Boys. Now we got to rescue 2 more, if I'm not mistaken.
2 more. They were being too silly. They got caught, and
they got caught being silly.
They've been too silly at the
It's
Gerudo
the
Fortress.
Ultimate crime.
These men, they're trying to swoon us over and make us sexually attracted to them. Get them!
I feel like if we ever got arrested, that's what it would be for. You're under arrest. Why? Being too silly. And then imagine us like going to prison and then being like, yeah, what are you in for? Oh, yeah, I strangled a guy. What about you? Oh, I robbed a bank, shot 3 cops. Yeah? Whoa. What about you guys? Well, we were being extra silly one day.
We're just in the corner.
We're being
too
so silly.
They're like, oh my God! They jump out of their chairs.
Yeah.
Get away from these guys!
They're like, holy shit. Man, that's nuts.
These men are killers.
What are they brewing in that pot over there? You think it's period blood? Ugh.
Oh, you first.
Don't see me.
How sexist! That's the first thing you go for.
Yeah, I don't know. They're girls. I don't know what girls do with their stuff.
Yeah,
with their stuff.
So, you think they boil it in a pot of stew?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
make concoctions.
I don't know, Jared. I'm not a girl. I don't know what they do.
They're complicated.
I'm a man. Yeah, they're complicated creatures. I don't know why that reminds me of. Have you seen the movie with Jim Carrey, Me, Myself, and Irene?
I think I've seen parts of it, and I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't know.
It's super good. I feel like it still like kind of stands as a really good comedy. Like it's kind of stood the test of time. It's
Is it like a rom-com?
Yeah. It kind of was a rom-com back when Renee Zellweger was still like prominent.
Yeah.
And relevant. Yeah, Revenant, where Leonardo DiCaprio fought a bear.
And the bear won. Renee Zellweger is the Revenant.
Renee Zellweger plays the bear in The Revenant. I loved all those memes that showed the bear winning an Oscar.
Yeah.
For Revenant, because Leonardo could
remember.
never win one.
Yeah, I remember those. Those are hilarious.
Okay, but anyway, Me, Myself, and Irene. So, like, the concept of the story is there's a guy who is I think he's like a state trooper or something, and he's a total pushover. Like, wait,
You found the 3rd Sweet Boy.
Yeah. Hey, you, young man over there, look over here inside the cell.
What?
I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here.
I've heard this before.
All my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There are sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! Oh, no. Oh, I totally didn't see this coming.
Another Gerudo with 2 swords attacking me.
But Me, Myself, and Irene. So this guy's like a state trooper, and he's a super nice guy. But because of that, like people kind of walk all over him, and he's a total pushover. And one day, like he just had so much, like he took too much shit from too many people, that he finally snaps, and he has like borderline personality disorder. So there's like oh shit, God, it's so hard. There's like a second being pretty much that lives inside of him, and it's the angry version of him. And so he just snaps one day at the grocery store because this lady cuts in front of him, He's like, hey, do you mind if I get in front of you? He sees that she only has like a couple items. He's like, oh yeah, sure. She's like, okay, sweet. Okay, kids. And like all the kids come by and they have like 15 shopping carts full of groceries. And he just shakes. He gets so mad. And then you could tell the transformation's happening. Like the angry him is taking over. And so he looks at all the stuff in the woman's grocery cart, and he notices that one of the things she has is Vagisil. He's all,
Ugh, Vagisil, huh?
she's like, excuse me? He's like,
Little extra cheese on the taco.
Oh, I think I have seen this movie.
yeah. She's like, excuse me? And then he just takes the cashier's phone and goes on the pager so like everyone in the whole store can hear him. He's like, can we get a price check on
Vagisil. Price check on Vagisil. We got a lady over here baking a loaf of bread, and I think it's sourdough.
and then he just goes,
Put a rush on that.
So it's like a Jekyll and Hyde. I think I've seen, that sounds so familiar.
it's really good. It's definitely worth watching. If you ever have the opportunity to watch it, you should.
Yeah, I've recently watched like Yes Man.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, it's a classic. The guy that always says yes figures out that sometimes he just has to say no.
Wow, so deep.
He also plays Third Eye Blind. This movie's really fun.
The guy from The Mask goes, I wish you would step down from that ledge, my friend. Also featuring that funny Mexican dude from Waiting.
He's in like every movie, but nobody knows what the actor's name really is.
Yes, man, Jim Carrey drinks a lot of Red Bull. He's already hyper, so you know you're in for a good time.
Oh, Red Bull, I love Red Bull.
Jim Carrey makes lots of faces and lots of funny sounds. It's a must-watch for the whole family.
Jim Carrey does what he does best. Everything.
Zabble, zabble, zabble.
Oh, dude, this is a funny thought I thought about the other day, and now I just thought about it again. You know what I think would be really funny? Just a
What?
really funny thing to do. It's not very
Cash money.
what's the it's not very cash. I hate this.
Ah,
I'm getting so
talk.
angry. I need to pay attention,
Talk.
man. I talk too much. I can't
Talk
help it.
to
I
her.
got so much I want to say. I have so much I want to share with the world. It's not a very convenient thing to do for what would be like kind of funny a little bit. But you piece of shit. Are you serious? The one time? But here's what I think would be a good idea. All of the most like famous actors and actresses, like try to find out what their least successful movie was, or what like their worst role in any movie ever was, and then if you ever meet them in real life, make it look as though that's what you know them from. like for example, you're in a restaurant and like Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes by. I always use Dwayne The Rock Johnson in an example. And you're like, oh my god, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, dude, I loved you in The Mummy.
I loved you in The Tooth Fairy.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson from The Scorpion King.
Hey, I loved that movie when I was a kid. Dude, I loved that movie so much.
But like the reason, I think what triggered that thought for me was I was just thinking about how Jim Carrey was in Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's like you run into Jim Carrey, and after all of the movies that he's been in, all of these legendary films, you're like, oh my god, Jim Carrey from the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
No way!
Like, dude, that has to hurt. Like that would have
It's Dr. Eggman!
that would have to hurt them so deeply on the inside to have like a fan say that.
They'd have to really go to the bathroom or something, get away from everybody.
Yeah, like really should I not have done that movie?
I need to go hide right now.
There are people that know me only as Dr. Eggman from the live-action Sonic movie. He's like, I was in Dumb and Dumber. I was in Yes Man. They know me from the Sonic movie.
I was the Mask.
The
I was
legendary
Ace
Mask.
Ventura. Man, speaking of restaurants, I kind of thought of something kind of embarrassing, and I kind of want to bring something up to see if I'm alone in this, if I'm going to embarrass myself,
Yep,
or
you're
if I'm
alone.
going to find some relatable. Okay.
Can't confirm you're alone.
Well,
But share it
good,
though.
it's good.
I want to
Now
know.
I know.
Yeah, I want to embarrass you. So go ahead
Now
and
I
say
know.
what you're saying, so I could say how embarrassing it is.
I always, especially when I was younger, like going through puberty, I always had like, so I'm a man, and
Yeah,
you're a
you
man,
are.
and
Yeah,
men
I
tend
am.
to have,
Yeah, we
men
do.
tend to have
we
hairier butt cheeks.
Oh yeah. Can't get through.
Dude, I always had these problems where like we'd go to a restaurant and like we're
Mm-hmm.
sitting and maybe it's hot at the restaurant and I'm sweating.
Okay.
My ass would just
Mm-hmm.
start itching so bad.
Oh, that's not good.
And it's like, is it because of the hairy ass? And dude, I used to like, I'd have to like run to the bathroom, get like toilet paper, and like pat my butt cheeks to be like, is it just too sweaty? I used to like turn my underwear inside out, and then, like, I think I'm alone in this. I think I've exposed way too much of myself.
Yeah, I think that
But-
you might have booty mites. It's like yeah, it's kind of like Vegemite.
Vegemites, but booty mites on my
Yeah,
ass.
like those mites that they have in Australia. They
How do I
get
get
all
that?
the zucchini and stuff. Oh no, Vegemite.
So I ate. So did I eat too much zucchini? Is that what my
I
problem
think you ate
is?
too much Australian zucchini.
I put too much Australian zucchini near my ass.
But you, so like when this would happen, you would like escape to the bathroom. Like that was kind of like your safe place to like figure stuff out.
To figure something out, yeah, because
Nice.
dude, it would be so itchy. I'd have to like shuffle in my chair. Like I have to like get my butt to not sit on the seat, to like lift it up, to not have contact, and then put it back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would run to the bathroom.
I can honestly say that I never suffered from too many itchy butt issues. I have a lot of itchy nut issues to this day. I think that's just kind of part of being a dude. But
Yeah.
I will say that the bathroom is definitely a safe place. Like at work, I just went back down. This game. Gerudo
It's a safe
Fortress
space.
is harder than the Water Temple. Yeah, it's a safe space. So like if work is going really poorly, or if I have a really bad interaction with a customer and I'm angry, I might think to myself, you know what? I am gonna go take a 10. I am going to go take a shit, or attempt to take a shit, or take a pee, and
Like
just
an
enjoy my
angry
time.
shit to like
Yeah.
to
Just like a really
think-
angry shit.
you think
but-
about you're shitting them out of your butt.
Yeah,
So
like
you
I'm
d-
taking
you know,
all the
back.
negative energy and I'm just sharding it right into the toilet. Taking all that negative shard and just putting it back where it belongs. But
That's good.
the bathroom at work used to be this safe space for me, but not anymore, because I don't know what happened. But the other day when I tried to go to the bathroom at work, it's like upstairs. You got to go up like a flight of stairs to get to the bathroom. So I get
Uh-huh.
up there, and the bathroom just reeks so horrendously. It literally smelled like somebody had just vomited shit. Like that, like they vomited straight shit. It's so nasty because it smells like shit.
So
And
they
it
pooped
smells
out
like
of their
vomit.
mouth,
Yeah,
or they vomited out of their ass.
it's like either or. They both work. But that's exactly what it smelled like. It's really, it's like, how like I get the really bad you might not want to tune in to this one, guys. Just go ahead and mute the volume or skip ahead like about a minute if you don't want to hear this. But you know how like I don't know about you, but I'm really reactive when it comes to like vomit. Like it triggers me really bad with my gag reflex. It makes me nauseous. And like like the smell of vomit, it's like acidic. Like it's just like you could smell like the bile. It's just gross. It triggers like
Uh-huh.
it burns your nose hairs when you smell it.
Oh,
So it smelled like that and shit at the same time. And I thought like, oh my God, maybe somebody got super sick at work. Like I just got to get out of here because it's gross and it's triggering my gag reflex. And so I left. But then like the next day at work, I go back up and it still smells like that. And days and days and days have gone by and it still smells like, okay, I didn't know if that was going to be a Gerudo or not, but it still smells
yeah,
like
that was
that.
hard to tell.
And I don't know why, but it's gross and I hate it. And my safe place has been ruined. That's the moral of my story.
Well, since I know because I've worked at the same store as you before, but isn't there a bathroom on the first floor?
Yeah, there's the customer bathroom, but
Is that one worse?
Well, no, but it's just like customers don't know personal boundaries, and like they'll ask you questions just about anywhere, and like they know you work there too. You can take off your name tag, you could take off your apron, and you could be walking around the store, and for whatever reason, you just give off the essence of a grocery store worker. I guess like they can just
You're kind of
smell
like uniformed, kind of in your clothing, kind of maybe.
I guess, but I'm just wearing black. Like I'm just wearing black jeans and a black shirt. Like, do I just give off the vibe that I have no humility? Like I don't know what they just know. And
That's what it means. All black means just ask me anything. That's what that means.
Yeah, so like I'll be clocked out in shopping for myself, and customers will like ask me where stuff's at. Like go find it yourself. I don't know. Like how do you even know I work here?
I'm taking a shit, but that apple looks good. Yeah, buy that apple. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
like,
I'm just busy taking a fat dump.
I get it now.
Oh, you figured out the code.
That
was the wrong place to go.
I don't
It's in the middle. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
I think the post is.
Yeah, I get it now.
I think you just went too far.
I get it now.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm glad you do.
I think I get it now. Yeah, but anyway,
you landed in front of her.
They just know. They know when you work there. I don't want to go to the bathroom and have somebody ask me a question. I feel like
smell grocery worker in the bathroom stall.
Must be.
It's Carol.
be,
Carol at the grocery store.
Zucchini, bananas. Must be a produce guy.
I'll be like at the urinal, like next to another guy at the urinal, and it'll be like dead silent for the like 5-10 seconds while we're both peeing, and he'll just kind of slowly turn his head and be like, "Hey, like, since we're kind of like both here, I'm just curious, what's your guys' return policy?" Like, bro, I don't know. I'm peeing, dude. I'm trying to pee, man. Leave me alone.
No. I'm gonna return this pee in your face. What's like a smell from your grocery store that like remains on you? Like is there like a specific like veggie or a fruit that like you always smell like after, like when you get home?
That's a really good question, actually. There's not really like that many produce items that I feel like leave a huge scent on me. Maybe like cilantro has kind of a strong scent. So if I'm like handling cilantro and not using gloves, then like all day my hands will smell like cilantro.
That's soapy-ish kind of.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to say, like, for whatever reason, a lot of people say cilantro smells like. Okay. All right. I can never break out of prison.
You're stuck here. They don't have to take your stuff away
like 15 times.
They keep getting you.
This is bad. And you know what's ironic? A little bit of spoilers for everybody, but one of the upcoming games I wanted to play with you is a game called A Way Out. Have I told you about that before? I think I have.
A Way Out.
Yeah, it's like two brothers. I don't know if they're brothers or friends. I can't remember.
Maybe we've already talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they like break out of prison. It's a really good co-op game. But I already bought it, downloaded it, so that'll probably be one of our next playthroughs.
I am itching for I think a co-op game would be super fun for us because we had a really good co-op experience with another game that we totally lost, and that sucks.
You
so
talking
I really
about
want some new one.
2.
Yeah.
You talking about Overcooked 2. Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
I hate audio. Audio is the worst part about making content.
Yeah, who was that? Dalton that referenced it to us? Or recommended it? I mean,
recommended.
Referred
It's
it?
a better word.
Reference. Refereed. Is he the referee? He's the revenant referee.
Yeah, he was the bear.
Recommending.
In the Dalton was the bear in the Revenant. Yeah, but like audio is the biggest pain in the ass when it comes to making content for all of you aspiring content creators out there. Just a heads up, audio is the worst part. And if you're content creators that don't use face cams and rely on gameplay and commentary, then guess what? Audio is the most important part. So when you get a recording and when you get a recording done and the audio is jacked up, there is no recording. Like there's no content. The audio is the content. The content is now gone. So that really sucks.
Just bland gameplay, just nothing going on.
Yep. And when the audio sucks, the content sucks. And you know what that means.
It's the end of the episode.
It is the end of the episode. Before I wrap things up here, Jared, do you have any questions, concerns, comments for the beautiful people of the Sweet Boys community?
I have no concerns. Nobody concerns me in the Sweet Boys community. They all make me very proud, and I hope they continue watching.
Not even me. Not even me, Link. Your boy.
No.
Oh.
No, you're all right, Link.
Thanks.
You're the heart and soul of this playthrough, not the Sweet Boys.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace and love.
See you later, everybody.